Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Level 9 Crabbe and Goyle story for LEGO Harry Potter years 1 through 4. Now this happens to be year 2, level 3, and as you can see on the right, we're only going to get the 1 gold brick for completing the level, so woohoo! As for the true wizard, our math indicates that it is going to be a 25k, and we base that off the percentage and how many studs we collect since we fail to get it. So right off the bat, we start off in the Hogwarts kind of foyer here, kind of the courtyard, so to speak, and we find Nearly Headless Nick ready to guide us to our next area of importance. So we're going to kind of follow him and the old blue arrow. And there it is. Not to be confused with the green arrow. It's a different game. And here we go. And once we get to our final destination up top here, we are going to jump into a minor little cutscene. And then we'll be back at it. So grab some studs on the way in because Nearly Headless Nick's a little slow. But here we go. Huh? All right, so here we are being introduced to Expelliarmus. Probably saying that terribly wrong, and I apologize if I am, but cross my fingers and hope I got it. Essentially, we need to use this 5 times each, with once with Ron and once with Harry. And now that I got the 5th one, Booyaka Shout. Oh, sorry, there's the 5th one. I need to learn how to count. Yeah, then you'll switch. It'll make it rain some studs, and then I'll switch on over to Ron. Basically, it's a matter of using the old circle or B button, depending on which console you're playing on. And you do have to kind of almost run towards the enemy. And look at that. Booyaka Shout. All right, it's going to make it rain? No? All right, well, that's it. We're going to take out your vase then. Wah, wah. Ooh. Oh no. Looks like we've been the chosen one, so we're gonna have to fight old Draco Malfoy here and use the Expelliarmus. Again, I'm probably saying that terribly wrong, and I apologize, but once we achieve this, by taking out all of Draco's hearts there, we will then eventually get rewarded with it. Yay! We got Expelliarmus now. Woo! So our list of spells and things is getting better. Oh, cutscene. Shh. All right, look at that. Parseltongue is now ours. So that's going to give us the ability to basically, well, kind of talk to snakes, I think. I don't know. I'm not a complete Harry Potter nut, so I don't know how far this goes, but it does allow us access into certain types of, I don't know if I'd call them key situations, but you'll see here in just a second where we walk up and we actually... you kind of, I don't know, kind of activate this little snake. I wasn't sure what was going on. In fact, I'll kind of laugh it up as we follow the blue stud trail and old Nearly Headless Nick up the stairs. We certainly got a laugh out of me because you'll see here in a second, I attack this little serpent that hops out right here. Watch, here we go. Here we go. Pew, pew, pew. Like, watch this. I'm like, all right, come on. What you need to do is walk up and activate it by hitting the circle or B button there. But I'm like running up and like trying to attack it. And finally I get it. And once you get it, it will drop a series of little bricks here. And then we can kind of switch on over to Leviosa, Wingardium for all of you out there wanting the full. There we go. We got to basically stack up the 3 bits, and it ends up being like a little bit of a serpent statue here. All right. Oh no, it's a snake. All right. Once you get it all, it opens the door. We can follow Nearly Headless Nick down and around, and we are out to another cutscene. Well, actually, you got to go activate it, but shh, down in front. All right, so we find out right there we are not going to be able to access any further along our story until we basically perpetrate and pretend to be somebody else. So we need to do and basically create this potion called the Polyjuice Potion, which will allow us to impersonate another student and allowing us into that secret doorway there. So we're following Nearly Headless Nick back and around, and he's going to take us into where we actually make the Polyjuice Potion. And I'm running ahead like I usually do because I kind of think I know where I'm going sometimes. Not always, but... And down and over, here we go. Whoop-de-doo. Shh, we quiet.
Aha!
Oh my gosh, how tricky. Actually, no, as you knew already, we were going to have to create this potion in order to be somebody else. So move on over to the left-hand side. Use Wingardium Leviosa to go ahead and lift the box and allowing the tentacle to come out and do its thing, which it actually leaves behind one of the first of 3 items we need, which looks like it's a hairpiece. I don't know. Looks like Hair Club for Men came in handy here, huh? And we'll go all the way up to the kind of front left side of the room and use Leviosa one more time to go ahead and open the door. No more locked doors. And inside there's a pixie, so go ahead and use Immobilize to take him down and grab the apple. Return it back to the cauldron and slam dunk that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Now all we need is a cherry. Anybody know where the cherry is? I think that's what that is. Wishbone, perhaps? I don't know. There's all the sparkly bits over here. You can build them up, stack a pyramid of cups over here. I guess it yields you some studdage. In the front right corner, there are a couple of bottles, 3 to be exact. If you mix all 3 of them up and there's a vase, it actually grows this mysterious plant, kind of at the feel to it. I don't know about you. But look at that. Justin Finch is now available to us, and we're going to basically perpetrate and drink our juice. You like the juice, no? And we're going to select him. I was kind of freaking out here for a second. I didn't know what was going on, and the game was doing its thing. I was like, oh my gosh, what's good? Did I do it right? Did I select the right guy? But look at that. Now we are no longer one of the normals. We have switched, and we are perpetrating, which gives us a gold brick and actually allows access to the Polyjuice Potion. Well, I guess we kind of unlocked access already, but you know what I'm saying. I was totally convinced that I could go out that door right there because the gate opened, but nope. It's all the way back up in the front left. Follow the old arrow. All right, now back out in kind of the main area here. We're going to follow Nearly Headless Nick down and around again. Boy, it's crazy to think that we haven't even started the actual level that we're supposed to be doing, the Crabbe and Goyle story mode. This is all just prerequisite stuff that we need to do in order to get inside. And speaking of which, Nearly Headless Nick takes us up and around this time, and instead of going to the back way, we actually have to use this broom and scrub these 3 what look like trophies to be clean. And then there's also a picture up top that needs to be scrub-a-dub-dubbed. So get it all nice and shiny and give them, it'll activate a little icon there for you. Go ahead and use the icon. And at that point, the gates will open, and you can access this nice little stairway up. Now, yes, we do see there is a character token under there, but we're going to save that for some free roam videos later. And feel free to grab it if you want, but just make a mental note of that so you're not confused later when we do the video. And here we are inside up top. There's one last little more task that we have to do before we can actually get to where we're getting. And go ahead and switch on over to Hermione here and follow the pattern and repeat it. Beep boop boop beep boop boop. All right, it's kind of like the old spaceship Charlie in the movie. hitting the old computer terminals. Once you do it correct, it will drop a few bricks for you. Build those up using Wingardium Leviosa. And then give it the old pow right in the kissa. But turns out, guess what? That's just another character token. So, moving along, we're going to go ahead and look at that. Speaking of scrub-a-dub-dub, there's a dude in a tub. All right, keep on keeping on until you get to the steam part. Give the pipe the old switcheroo, and a cutscene will be rewarded for you. Oh, yeah. Alright, so now all we have to do is follow Nearly Headless Nick into the doors, and the actual level, Crabbe and Goyle, will finally begin. Now, as soon as we walk in and we see these guys snoozing over here, cuddled up, we'll go ahead and use Wingardium Leviosa to take their nice little mop-top crop off the, off the top there. I guess I already said top, but anyways, slam dunk that hairpiece into the cauldron and then move your way back to the left-hand corner. Use Wingardium Leviosa to move the broom and drop the old crank handle there. Grab the crank handle and apply it to the old steam pot engine over here, and then boop, it'll blow its top. God, I'm saying top a lot, eh? And it'll reveal what appears to be some sort of a cherry. So drop the cherry in the cauldron and head on over to the toilets. On the second toilet in, you will, jump up on it, use Wingardium Leviosa to flip the switch, then hop yourself over, holy cow, I'm getting behind, and wait for it, booyakashow. It'll drop what appears to be some sort of a handle. You can go ahead and take that handle. Oh, it's the spout for the water, and the water then drops a bunch of water on and grows the plant, and then the plant explodes, and you got to rebuild that. Oh my gosh, this is craziness. And then it builds some sort of like a fan, I guess that's what it is, sucking out all the stank. And I don't know about you guys, but that apple, I would not touch it with your hand. But looks like I was a little bit more daring than I thought. Slam dunk it, and off we go. All right, perfect example of why not to do drugs, kids, because you never know what's going to happen. But that being said, at least it worked out for a couple of us. Go ahead and swing on down the stairs here, down by the fountain area. And we're going to use Lumus Solum to go ahead and scare that tentacle arm away. And we actually need to use old Wingardium Leviosa to go ahead and pick that box up and shake it. But we get a little sidetracked here. For some reason, I was totally under the impression that I needed to throw all that chicken in. But all the chicken does is bring a house crest, or house crest piece, however. So we're going to skip that for now and go back over and shake, 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 shake your booty. All right, so we shook all the parts. We're building them up, and it builds a little flute. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. All right, now we got this snake bouncing around, as well as a few studs. And what we need to do is we need to pow him right in the kissa. And we need to do it from each of the 4 locations. So he's going to continue to pop up in each of the areas until you give him the old smackaroony. So you'll know when you get him, and he'll keep popping up until you get him. And so I got the right side down. Now I just got to get the left side. And bam, just one more time, and pow, right in the kissa. Nope. Pow, right in the nope. Third time's a charm. All right. So now we got all those down. Now what's next? Well, we build these pieces up here, and we get ourselves a nice little knight in shining gold armor. And he hops in here and spins this wheel. Come on, big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. Spin to win, yo. All right, and boom. He stops the flow for us and allows us access to the little light there. So we're going to go ahead and step up to the light. And guess what? We got it right. Oh, yeah. All right, so we got one last little task here, which basically involves us just running all the way through to the bottom right-hand side of the area using Wingardium Leviosa to open up what appears to be like a pretty cool fish tank. And then the fish hops its way across the room, give him a little extra help to get into the fish tank over here. Then pick up the skull that's in the tank to kind of replace the weight, I guess. And then move the eyes up into the top of the snake there. I guess it maybe feeds him, I don't know. But eventually it opens the door and we are off. Woohoo! Crabbe and Goyle story level complete. Free play unlocked. Oh, look at that. We fell quite a bit short on the old true wizard status, only reaching the 26%. But we'll take those studs and add them up nonetheless. And, oh, look at that. Personal best. It's a really short level, in fact. We'll probably be a little bit longer than that when we play through on the free play, because we'll be actually doing some things like getting some collectibles. So, that's going to go ahead and wrap up Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4, level 9, year 2-3, Crabbe and Goyle story. So, not that informational, I guess. Quite a lot of running about, really, before we actually got to the main business, but sometimes that's just how she goes. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this series, though, or you simply want to just get involved with the conversation, head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We also have HappyThumbsGaming.com. We also have an Instagram, a G+, Twitch, and something else in there, too. I don't know. I totally botched that, but who cares? We got plenty of things to do. I got more videos to make, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and if you didn't, leave us a comment as to why, and we will try to do our best to improve in the future. As always, until next time. Knock, knock. Who's there? Slap!